Okay, okay. Wow. Been a minute since we've been live, and it feels good, even though it's virtual, just to have a sense of connecting with you is empowering to me. All right. So let's go ahead and tune in, and then I will share with you about what path we are going to walk on today. Pressing the palms together, get a sense of being able to utilize these energies of creation, pressure, torque, friction, stress. Feel the palms, feel the center line between them. That is what the pressure ignites in your brain and awareness of balance. And it's going to be a strong part of our focus today, as is. Ding, ding, ding. Keyword today. Empowering word of the day. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I'll let you know what that is when we're done tuning in with simply the sound Om, and really feel Om. Really feel the flow of infinite energy from source, bringing it into form, aligning you with the intelligence of creation. Om, sound that set creation in motion. Let's inhale deeply together. Exhale as you relax the shoulder blades down the back. Feel the release. Inhale, feel the nourishment, fortifying each and every one of us, the infinite abundance of life force and consciousness. Exhale, release. One more time, deep inhale. Exhale. And we'll inhale to begin. Feel the vibration in your thumbs to the hands. Whole body is vibrating. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor. Last one, a higher pitch. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor slightly. Feel yourself as its vibratory container. Exhale, release the hands and let them face palm up, but suspended above the legs. And welcome, welcome, welcome to this sacred Wednesday circle where we gather around the fire of love, awakening the memory of these sacred and ancient, as we like to say, timeless teachings that awaken the awareness of our true identity as a co-creative energy being. Yes, and today the empowering word is focus, and how it's synonym, how we can enliven our ability to concentrate on our abilities to co-create, concentrate on our identity as energy beings. As we navigate the challenges and circumstances that bring perplexing difficulties, surprise circumstances that challenge us, we can focus on our true identity as an energy being, concentrate on how we are being fed this energy that allows us to be, that is the breath, holding, sending, transmitting to us this energy of consciousness and life force, how we can focus on this energy coming to us and concentrate on being conscious. Similar energies in those words, isn't it? It's just hesitating and thinking about that a moment. So for us, the focus and concentration is on the breath, which will liberate the infinite creative energy that we are, allow us to embody it. But it is to be aware there is a antagonist circulating around in our society that can compromise, dissolve our ability to focus and concentrate. Who is that? That is the champion distractor, multitasking. And that's what my brain coach Jim Kwik in his book Limitless speaks about. What breaks down, what is the enemy, as he says it, to concentration and focus. It is multitasking. Many studies have been done that proves how our ability to really step into profound accomplishment and productivity, that multitasking compromises our ability to do so. There's another book, I think it's Cal Newport, called Deep Work, which also supports the study of what allows us to step into meaningful, profound accomplishment. In his book, he talks about moving away from the various distractions that are part of our society now, that we need to be a part of in order to be successful. You know, the emails, the texts. He particularly talks about the various studies in the modern entrepreneurial office. And one particular study was around the invention of instant messaging and how it was thought it would increase productivity and creative interactions in real time, and that would boost productivity. Yeah, but it proved to be the opposite according to this study. Created more distraction, which created more separation from the true desired accomplishment that was needing to be focused upon. Key here is that he spoke about deep work and how one gets to the place of going deep is to remove oneself away from the distractions. Now, there are some exceptions to his rule based on the construct of the modern, especially the knowledge-based technological office. They are now the person with the idea and the vision will hire people to do the deep work, and he will move from facet to facet of the business, say an Elon Musk or the gentleman that started Squarespace and Twitter. He's hiring people to do the deep work. But we're distilling down to you, creating your empowered way of living, accessing these accomplishments, right? Accessing the infinite creative potential of who you are. What is your way to establish focus on that? To, as the focus of the magnifying glass on the paper in the sun, burning through the paper as an obstacle to your beautiful life, the visions that you have that you are here to fulfill. what is going to be your way to focus. And what we're putting in your hands today are those seeds of concentration and focus, the fertilizer and the water to allow them to grow. If we focus on what allows us to focus, my theory is, my hypothesis, is that we will grow in our concentration and focus. And for us, it is the breath. So let us set ourselves up for the experience of the breathing practices curated for today to assist us with our concentration and focus. First, there is clearing the energy channels. Of course, there will be just a taste of it today. I have a great big surprise for you. I've been cooking up with my wife for the winter solstice, a powerful time to ignite our abilities to focus as we move into the meditation of winter, and have that be our focus, to cultivate the soil for focus and concentration to strengthen within us. So when we emerge, in the spring, we are ready to go. Hands are on your knees. If you are sitting in a chair, if you're on your yoga mat, slide your hands down to your shins. We're going to begin spinal flex, focusing on the movement of the hips. If this is, my thumbs are your tailbone and my fingers are the crest of your hip bones, moving them forward on the inhale, back on the tailbone on the exhale. So inhaling forward, exhaling back. And that's the forward movement of the pelvis. I really want you to focus in on the muscles, tendons, and ligaments. Using the hands, muscles, tendons, and ligaments. I didn't finish that sentence. Muscles, tendons, and ligaments of your pelvis. Using the hands for leverage and letting the breath, as you get into the movement, let the breath be dynamic and deep. Filling your awareness, focus, right? Shining your awareness. Dandapani is a monk that came out of his secular isolation, if you will, in the monastery or in the temple. And he became an entrepreneur, very successful. And one of his big focuses in educating people is about concentration. And he talks about using your awareness connected to your willpower that shines like a flashlight, areas of your consciousness that you have the ability to be aware of. And if there is one, let's say there is developing the ability to control your mind and the way it projects thoughts. And let's say there's some negative thoughts about maybe I'm not enough, or anxiety about there not being enough money. So there is, as we focus on this movement and this breath, we're clearing the central channel. So we're getting into the mechanics of how you're designed with this breath, so you're supported with developing your concentration. So just by focusing on the breath and the movement, you are concentrating and focusing on clearing these energy channels with this particular spinal flex. These central nerve channels, when they are clear, you're able to focus the flashlight of awareness on productive thoughts that will move you towards behaviors that cultivate the concentration and the development of your creative being in ways that is meaningful to you. So for example, we're just talking about fear of not having enough or being enough. As we're doing this movement, I really want you to deepen into the breath. As you're focusing on the breath, that focus is clearing out with this movement, clearing out blockages, burning through these unconscious accumulation of thought forms. And what is that going to allow? Really deepen into the breath and the movement. So now you can focus your flashlight within your consciousness, and this intuition or inspiration will bubble up, and you will realize, oh, the feeling of being taken care of by this breath and its connection to an infinite source is coming to me. And then there can be a feeling that emerges with inspiration that, oh, I am taken care of. And then that can connect to an inspiration where you remember a miracle that took care of you. And you begin to say to yourself as you clear this channel, oh, I am provided for. How do I know? Another inspiration comes because this breath is coming to me. I'm not worried about it like I'm worried about money. So let me just focus here. And this opens up the concentration on you being provided for. That begins to vibrate a frequency into your aura. I am provided for. And then you begin to attract experiences that has an affinity to the frequency you're resonating, that I am provided for. Right? As above, so below. So as you root into this breath, let the breath deepen for the next 30 seconds. Begin to resonate this energy. Increase your frequency. Inhale nice and tall. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor, tuck in the chin. Gentle cannon breath out the mouth. Place the palms up. Let them hover above the knees. Close your eyes and just tune in for a moment. Feel the breath. Know that it is connected to an infinite source of energy that gives you the ability to be you, conscious and full of life force. So you experience your body. Experience the ability to have a vision and receive intuition and inspiration, giving you an awareness of how to fulfill that vision. And that ignites a sense of fulfillment. I'm listening to the wind moving outside. Okay, now really want to share with you this clearing as we move into, so that's very clearing, that spinal flex. As you see, there's a shift in the energy field. But now as you bend the index finger and middle finger into the mound of the thumb, we'll use the thumb and the index finger. If there's any congestion happening in your practice today, just keep both hands in Gyan Mudra, let the palms hover, and imagine that you're inhaling left, exhaling right. All right? Tucking, like so, right? Inhale left, exhale right. Find a rhythm that's good for you. Let the breath be dynamic and have some intention and strength with it. Equal inhale and exhale. Only here a few seconds. Inhale left. Hold. Close left, exhale right. And you're imagining this as if you had any, if you had any congestion. Imagine this. Hold the breath out a moment. Drop the hand down. Inhale both nostrils. Let the palms be suspended, holding them in Gyan Mudra. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor. Draw the navel point in and up. Tuck in the chin. Relax the shoulders. Sip a little air. Exhale both nostrils. If you're using your fingers, return to the mudra. Now we'll inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Hold. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor. Exhale left. Hold the breath out. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor. Release the hand in Gyan Mudra. Inhale both nostrils. Hold. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor. Gentle cannon breath out the mouth. Long, deep breathing. In and out the nose. Alternate nose breathing. Very clearing for your whole energetic system. Balancing the right and left hemisphere of the brain. Thus increasing the capacity to concentrate and focus as you clear out the stagnant thought forms that accumulate unconsciously. You're able to clear out the potential towards negative thinking and raise the vibration of your frequency. And now that's exactly what's next before we go into our meditation. Shakti Prana. Really, it's very balancing, it's energizing, and it's also helping you to reestablish patterns connected to your true self and release the patterns of the past that are interfering with you walking focused on your abilities, focused on what you've come to be, what you've come to create, and stepping into those actions that bring about that accomplishment that enlivens the experience of the meaning that you've come to represent in this lifetime. So this is a clearing. Here's the movement, a gentle but invigorating vibration of the ribs due to the upper arms coming in and bringing that pulse of rhythm, releasing the patterns of the past that get locked into breathing into the energies of anger, frustration, anxiety, fear, overwhelm. And now the breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Maybe you inhale out this way because of the flexibility of the shoulder joint. Maybe you're down towards the earth. The key is stay with the breath and the movement, wherever you are. Only here for a minute. Let's deepen into it. Starting now. When you feel that burning, you know you're just clearing any thought forms that have deposited themselves in your muscles in the form of mineral deposits. How those subtle energy channels accumulate these thought forms, and then they begins to grow into manifesting as stagnation in other circulatory channels. Way those thought forms cause us to move this body. It's so subtle. And now we're reclaiming the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach up, showing the fingers really strong, arms are strong. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor, navel point draws in and up. If you're on your cycle or pregnant, just do a gentle squeeze of all the muscles, no pulling any locks or drawing the abdomen up and in. Just be. For everyone else, draw the pelvic floor up, navel points drawn in and up. Look in the chin, body is strong. Exhale, cannon breath out the mouth. Hold the posture. Inhale. Strong arms, strong fingers, lifting the muscles of the pelvic floor. Draw the navel point in and out. Strong body, invincible you are. Provided for you are. Infinite supply is you. Feel the strength and power of it. Cannon breath out the mouth. Deep inhale through the nose. Last time, strong arms, strong body, strong everything. Feel the infinite power that flows to you and allows you to control this body. You are an infinite creative being. I am that I am. Cannon breath out the mouth. Shake out the arms, shoulders. Beautiful. Shake out the legs if you need to. Tapping, patting down the legs and thighs. Beautiful. So into our meditation before we part from each other. Nice little snack, prana snack we got in the middle of the week. So I want you to bring the fingertips together as we deepen into balance now. Coming into this focus on balance, so that as we navigate the challenges, the unexpected circumstances, that we have cultivated an equilibrium that allows us to set up conditions for concentration and focus, not by using the mind power, but the will to acknowledge this life force and consciousness that is coming to us. And then allow it to expand with honing our will in to directing our awareness, shining the light on this respiratory process. I want you to shine that light on the awareness of your fingertips. Forearms are level with the earth, pressing the fingertips together, really strong. Shoulder blades relax down the back. The thumbs point towards the heart center, but they do not touch. Eyes are closed, or you can have them 1/10 open, looking at the tip of the nose. We're going to, let me make sure. We're going to inhale long and deep through the nose. And we're going to exhale 8 segments. I want you to feel your infinite self. Infinity 8. As you exhale and release, let go. You don't have to think about anything. Just feel the sense of the design of being able to let go in 8 segments. Let me demonstrate. Long, deep inhale, pressure on the fingers. Eight strokes out the mouth. Activating the parasympathetic nervous system. Helping to relax. Very good. If you're feeling overwhelmed or worried, the mind is racing. Okay, join me. Inhaling long and deep through the nose. 8 strokes out the mouth. Inhale through the nose, really feel it long and deep. Go in, we're only here for a minute. Long, deep breath in the nose. 8 equal strokes, exhaling out the mouth. As you exhale, the belly button progresses towards the spine in 8 steps. Relaxing the shoulders, pressure on the fingertips, without the fingers collapsing. One more cycle. Inhale deeply. It's comfortable for you. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor. Draw the navel point in and up. Feel the pressure on the fingertips. Strong arms. Tuck in the chin. Feel the power of the life force and consciousness that feeds you. Focus upon it. Let it expand your concentration. And being connected to an infinite source. Count breath out the mouth. Hold the posture. Keep the tension on the fingertips. Inhaling through the nose. Hold, lift. Muscles of the pelvic floor, navel point in and up, tucking the chin, strong arms, strong back, strong body, strong legs. You are powerful. Infinite creative ability is yours. Kind of breath out the mouth. Last one. Strong arms. Relaxed shoulders. Body is strong. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Lift. Pelvic floor. Belly button draws in and up. Feel your strength. Kind of breath out the mouth. Inhale up. Sweep your arms around. Feel the energy flow through your aura. Returning to our beginning position with the palms faced up. Let them be open. Feel the center of your palms radiating the energy of suns as you sit in your lotus lunar seat, floating in your orbit in the cosmos. Feel your presence. You belong in this creation. As we do a recap, our empowering word of the day is focus. And today we use the breath to hone in on focus. Use our will and direct the awareness of our mind on this life force that comes to us, this consciousness. And allow the intelligence of it to expand our ability to concentrate into what's important. That we need to prioritize our awareness time during our waking hours. Where do we need to prioritize? And that's in alignment with our commitments. When I do empowerment training, that's one of the first principles. What are you committed to? So that's somewhat of a love mission, I believe. Yes, ding, ding, ding. What are you committed to as you flow throughout your day? I am committed to fill in the blank. Yeah. For me, I'm committed to discovering through these ancient teachings the timeless ways to empower ourselves to live a beautiful life. I believe we can do it no matter what the circumstances. There's that, they say, that silver lining in the gray cloud. But I believe just from reading the teachings, and we are designed to create beauty. And it begins with that breath. Let's go ahead and tune out. Keep focusing on what you're committed to. Keep focusing on that breath. Allow it to expand your ability to concentrate on what's important. Empowering yourself through the experiences you're having to live a beautiful life. Yeah. Something that about that word beauty, I think we'll go into it one session. Press the palms together. Stay tuned for information about a beautiful equinox gathering my wife and I are curating together. And I'd like you to be there, join us and experience, the beauty of bringing music into the session and being able to chant. So stay tuned. I'll be sending that out to you. All right. We'll tune out with one Om. Inhale. No. Let's tune out with one Sat Nam, right? Recognizing our true self. Sat, truth, Nam, identity. Inhale. Sat Nam. Thank you, giver of this breath. Thank you, giver of the ability to generate sound with this voice and create our beautiful life. Thank you for our efforts to bring alignment to our own life and balance and empowerment, that it radiates out into the world, that beings that are lacking anything, the inspiration comes that allows them to follow the next step towards fulfillment, being able to provide what they need for themselves, and if they have a family, collectively they come to the place of experiencing solutions and answers to the problems they face, and feel and experience that deep fulfillment that brings them eternal peace and allows them to see the way to create a beautiful life. Thank you for the resources that come, the synchronicity that brings the support, and thank you for generating the experience of a beautiful world to pass on to our children. We ask this for all our family and all our relations. All right, family. One love. I'll see you soon. One love. And for the winter solstice blessings, yeah, I think that'll be coming around the Wednesday. So good to be with you. One love.